Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. How you like that scary zombie-like taking over the world news broadcast thing that came out that got exposed? How'd you like that? How'd you like it? The end of the world. End of the world, guys, ladies and gentlemen, the end of the world. This thing on? Yeah, it turns out local news is garbage too. Didn't know local news stunk. Yeah. It's paid for too. Everybody reading the same script. Oh, rewind that. Yeah, we fake news is all getting paid. Yep. Sinclair Broadcasting is the name of it, right? You guys heard about this, right? Okay, so we saw the video where they put them all side by side, and they're all echoing. They're all saying the exact same thing, word for freaking word. Word for word. It's horrible stuff, guys. Horrible stuff. And I was petrified. Didn't know if I could live without you by my side. But see, I know they're trying to do me wrong. So I grew strong. And I learned how to get along, and I'll be me. No, man, you can't let that get you down, man. I'm not going to let it get me down. One of the reasons why I'm not going to let it get me down, the fact that even local news is paid off news, and that they would all be in unison like the freaking swimmers in the Olympics, is that I know the root cause of all of that. Yeah, I know the root cause of all of that. So they want you to think it's just the evil Sinclair Broadcasting. Evil Sinclair Broadcasting people. They don't want you to know that if it wasn't for Billy Clinton signing that Telecommunications Act in, 1996, that would have never happened. Would have never happened. They don't want you to know where that came from. See, prior to 1996, you couldn't just buy all the television stations. There were rules. There were rules. You couldn't just own all of the radio stations. There were what's known as checks and balances. Checks and balances. But see, Bill Clinton decided that wasn't important. That's right. He decided it wasn't important. He said, listen here, America. I want you to have relations with the telecommunications. Daggone it, Hillary, we're going to have relations. I did not have relations with the telecommunications. I did not. This shit. Whenever somebody does this, I want to just punch them in the face. Just like chop his hand off. Because you know some lies going to come out. I did not. I did not cut you off in traffic. I did not call you an N-word from the comfort of my car. I did not create an atmosphere that would get Trump elected. I did not. So, they want us to be all outraged about Sinclair Broadcasting. And I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying I like it. I'm just saying I'm not surprised by it. Neither should you be. Fuck it. Don't be. Don't be surprised by corruption. Because, look, before the 1996 Telecommunications Act that Bill Clinton signed, you could only own a certain amount of something. They didn't want people dominating the airwaves. So your boy Billy went up in there. That's right, you rich You rich white people, you did it. You rich liberals, you Hollywood liberals, you limousine liberals, you did it. And you black wannabe limousine liberals, don't you start. You were cool with Bill as long as he was playing that saxophone. Oh, yeah. Arsenio. You were. I was a kid then. I didn't know nothing about politics. Hear dumb comedians say stuff like, Bill's like he's a black man. You know, take the worst common denominator about people and say, that's us. Cheating on your wife like nobody else cheated on their wife. That's us. He's just like a black man. Chris Rock built his career off of ignorant crap like that. People forget that. He's a comedian. He's a comedic genius. He's the one got people running around using the N-word all the time. But, you know, just point it out. Tim, you're not being funny. I'm being honest. Being honest. I got a few topics I want to hit on tonight. Because it is Freedom Friday. And it's been a while since I did this. Oh. Happy death of Martin Luther King Day to you. That's right. Happy death of Martin Luther King Day to you. Happy assassination of Martin Luther King Day to you. I know you guys heard this. This is hilarious, right? Not the MLK getting assassinated by a government thing. Not that part. You still think it was that lone white guy holed up in the bar or whatever, right? You still think all the murders in the 60s were by lone wolves, right? You still think woo! But that's not why I'm laughing. I'm laughing because Bernie Sanders was in Mississippi. And someone in the audience asked him a question. They asked him, they said, Bernie, what the hell is wrong with the Democratic Party? Why do they keep losing? Why don't they get it right? What's wrong with the Democrats? And Bernie, he said some things that pissed off a lot of Democrats. Said some things. He came out and said, well, I want you to listen. But he was really careful. He was like, okay. He walked out like he didn't want to at first, right? You think he just like, God, how am I going to say this? I know they're going to be butthurt tonight, but they're going to be butthurt tonight. Ooh. He actually was pacing like this. Oh, God. They're not going to like anything I say. Anything I say, they're going to be mad. Anything I tell them, they're going to be pissed off. And Bernie, as circumspect as he could be, as respectful as he could be, he had to say it. He said that the Democratic Party has been a losing party for at least 15 years. He said that the fact that they had a charismatic, extremely intelligent, an amazing president who won 2 elections back-to-back in 2008 and 2012 took a lot of attention off the fact that they were losing seat after seat after seat. Can you believe the uproar from the Democratic Party? Yeah, they said it was racist and it was disrespectful to black people, disrespectful to the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. because Bernie had the audacity to call Barack Obama charismatic, extremely intelligent, and amazing. That's what they were upset about. They didn't even argue about the seats they've been losing, the 1,000 seats they lost under Obama. They didn't care about that part. They skipped right over that. I mean, Bernie kissed Obama's butt cheeks as good as anybody could do and still have a critique. In fact, I would like to submit to you guys, if if someone calling you extremely charismatic, extremely intelligent, and an awesome leader, and a winner, can be still considered racist, I want you to know, I like to be in line for that type of racism. Yeah, I'd line up for that kind of racism. Please sign me up for that kind, because I never get that kind of racism from the police. I didn't get that type of racism on the job. Tim Black, let me start off by saying, Tim Black, you're extremely charismatic. Let me also say you're an extremely successful leader and extremely intelligent. Like, oh, disrespectful is that for you to call me those things. You give me such accolades and praises. I tell you, man, it's so transparent and obvious to anybody, to anybody who knows this stuff, that these people feign outrage all the time. They don't want to admit that the Democratic Party has sucked it up. They've stunk up the room for a long time. They don't want to admit it. They don't want to work on it. They don't want to admit there's problems. They don't want to admit there's shit that needs to be fixed. Instead, what they want to do is they want to blame Bernie Sanders for pointing out the obvious. Listen, true story, man. The Cleveland Browns went 0-16 in 2017. That's right. They took the field 16 times and lost every damn time they took the field. They lost every game in the season. That's not hate. That's not hate to point it out. It's not racist to say the Cleveland Browns stunk. It's not racist to say they lost every game. It's what they call math. And for Bernie Sanders to say that the Democratic Party has lost a bunch of seats, seat after seat after seat after seat, that's not racist. It's just true. If I've decided that I'm going to support people in that parties and people. That's it, just people in that parties, right? I'm in the policy, not party, people, not party. Because you can't do nothing with the party, man. And I know even as horrible as some of the people who were acting like, oh my God, he disrespected Obama as if Obama's Jesus or something. He's a person. Take your cape off, man. He ain't above criticism. But, so I made a tweet about it. I talked about it a little bit. Of course, my tweet got nowhere near the type of play the outrage tweets got about Bernie being a racist, But I realized that these people, they're just trying to keep jobs and they're trying to expand their careers. They can't tell the truth. They can't say, man, I really wish we did take the party in a new direction, because if they say that, then the party will go in a new direction, a direction without them. And that's really what it's about. That's really what it's about. Bernie, man, Bernie can't win. They don't want him to win. They lose. They like losing. The Democratic Party is willing to lose. They're willing to lose instead of let someone like Bernie win, or someone like him. It doesn't even have to be Bernie. It could be anyone. Anyone who's critical of the Democratic Party, who wants it to change for the better. We don't want better. We want the same stuff. Walking up in here trying to make it better. Get out of here, you bastards, with your better, stupid progressives. The only downside to calling out stuff about the Democratic Party is whenever I do it, I get a bunch of right-wing people going, yay, Tim Black! Yay, Tim Black! And it's like, no, I don't like you either. In fact, I like you less. Conservative, corporatist bastards. You are automatically like you. Only difference is the corporate Republicans admit who they are. They tell you who they are. They show up with a gun and say, I'm here to rob you. I'm not going to act like I'm your friend. I'm here to take from you and give to the rich guys over there. That's the deal. That's my job. Democratic Party is a little different. They take you out for a beer. Hey, man, how you doing, man? Hey, man, let's go get a beer, man. On me. For real, dog? You ever take me for a beer? Yeah, man, look like you could use a beer, man. Come on, let's go get a beer. They sit down at the bar with you, listen to all your problems. Yeah, man, these damn cops keep messing with us. Really, keep messing with you, man? I'm going to help you fix that. Man, you going to help me fix the cops messing with me, man? Yeah, man, because I'm on your side. What else? We got other problems too, man. The damn schools, man. The schools ain't working right, man. We need better schools. You know, we got a school where the kids are getting infected with mold just going to the school. Oh, God. Mold on the kids. I'm going to fix that because I got your back. I'm a Democrat. Like, wow, man, this is amazing, man. I love you Democrat guys, man. You understand my pain. Absolutely, we do. Yeah, you listen to all that. You sit there at the bar of life and politics. You have a few drinks with the Democrat Party guy. Then when you're totally plastered and you're leaving the bar, he not only hits you with the bill, he pulls out his gun. Give me all your money. I'm going to give it to the rich guys over here. I thought you were on my side. That's what you get for thinking. Darky, stop thinking. Always thinking. Incrementalism. I hate you, Democrats. Give it up for that. I might put that in my act. I like that. That's a good one. How many people saw the Roseanne Reboot? You see the Roseanne Reboot? I did not rush to see it. I had stuff going on, man. You know, but I decided I wanted to catch it, you know. I asked my wife, I said, you see the Roseanne Reboot? She said, yeah, I saw it. Saw parts of it. Seemed kind of funny. I didn't watch a lot of it, though. I said, okay. Well, I'm going to take a look at it because I need to talk about it. And I was prepared. I had my popcorn out. I had my outrage ready. Outrage was ready. Sitting there in front of the TV, popcorn, outrage out. Had my heart on my sleeve, right? Ready to go. Ready to get pissed off at Roseanne. I'm sitting there. Go ahead, hit me with the Trump love shit. Go ahead, hit me with it. Hit me with the subtle racism and the dog whistles of racism. Go ahead, do it, Roseanne. And I'm sitting there, and I'm waiting. I'm watching. Dan lost weight. Oh, look at that. That's the other daughter. Okay. Oh, okay. That was kind of funny. Oh, Roseanne really does like Trump, huh? Oh, Jackie doesn't, though. This is... That's it? I thought I was supposed to be outraged. Where's the over-the-top Trump masturbatory celebration? Where's the Trump? I didn't see it. What I saw, and this is just me, I'm just one person with an opinion. You can see it and see something else. I just saw a diverse set of opinions about politics. And gosh, Roseanne even mentioned Jill Stein. Or was it Jackie? They mentioned Jill Stein. I was like, what? They said Jill Stein on a show? Yo, I'm trying to tell you. I didn't understand what all the complaining was about. I didn't get it. I thought it was just entertaining sitcom. Listen, you butthurt, super liberal, whatever you are, right? Let me tell you something. Sitcoms aren't for real. They're fake. They're based in reality, but they're stretches of imagination. It's called creativity. It's a sitcom. You're supposed to turn off your brain, sit there, and be calm. And laugh or not. But it's not the end of the world. In fact, I'd like to venture to say that it's very few. I can't even name another show where they have different people with different political opinions on the same show. I mean, if you look at late night shows, all you see is a bunch of liberals bashing Trump. And I'm not saying I don't bash Trump. I do sometimes. But there is never any mixing it up on these shows. All they do is bash Trump. So I wasn't offended by the Roseanne show. I thought it was kind of unique when you put it in context with all the other shows. In fact, I think they've got a moneymaker on their hands because they've tapped into a market that's vastly underserved. And you created it. People got mad at me like, Tim Black calling me out of my name. How dare you say that the Roseanne show is the most racist normalization of Trump show that ever existed? I'm like, look, first of all, he is president. I mean, when we going to stop the whole normalization thing? When are we going to stop saying that? It's like saying you're normalizing this mic stand. Every time you touch the mic stand, Tim, you're normalizing it. It is a mic stand, and it's going to be on my stage for at least the next 2 years, at least. 2 years. No matter what I do, it's going to be here. It's a mic stand. Same thing with Trump. He's the president. I'm not going to call him the president. Well, I'm going to put my mic back in here. It's going to do the job of a mic stand, so I guess I'm You don't get to make up your own reality just because you don't like your reality. That's all I'm saying. Some of you guys do that now. That's why you're in divorce court. I'm not married. She's not my wife. Yeah, I signed that paper, but she's not my wife. I don't know whose wife she is. She's not my wife. We don't have kids. We don't live together. No. Stop normalizing my wife as being my wife. Be right there in that courtroom, just right there. Yes, Your Honor. Yes. Yes, I would like to have all my money taken. Thank you. Oh, man. Anything else? Roseanne. Oh, one last thing. Give it up for all the teachers in America. All the teachers. Every teacher. It's a driver's ed teacher. Give it up for them. They deserve an applause too. Give it up for them. Damn it. We got teachers all over the country that are striking. They're not striking because it's cool. They're striking because their money ain't right. You know, they're striking because their money ain't right. From West Virginia to Oklahoma to Kentucky. Jersey City? I didn't even know Jersey City had teachers. They're striking too. Everybody's striking. And it's a good thing because teachers should deserve more money. As much crap as we give our teachers. I mean, every time a child does something stupid, we blame the school. We do. We say stuff like, what did they teach them down at that school? What are they teaching them down at the school? Instead of asking that question, maybe you should start asking yourself, what are we paying them down at the school? No one asked that question because you don't want to know the answer to that. There's a guy at Jiffy Lube who failed 3 drug tests and has 2 felonies that makes more than your junior high school teacher. And your teacher's got a master's degree. He didn't go to school to turn the boat on the oil pan or whatever. Put in a muffler. Check the oil. But this is the reality of our situation. So I just want to say I'm in solidarity with the teachers. And I think teachers get a bum rap. I think they're not paid nearly enough, and I think we all know that pretty much. I would like to go on the record though and say, similar to bad cops, we got to get rid of bad teachers. Yeah, we got to get rid of bad teachers, man. Bad cops brutalize citizens. Bad teachers, they brutalize young minds. Both horrible situations. I think we need to do something about it immediately. But that does not mean that we hold all of the teachers accountable for the bad teachers. So, what we need to do is pay teachers more and have a higher standard for teachers. Same thing we should do for cops. Make a pay for a cop be $100,000 a year. But raise the bar, raise the level. Raise the bar on teachers, pay them $100,000 a year. And in the richest country in the history of countries, if we can't pay these public servants more money to do the jobs that are most important to creating a great society, then we're the ones who are failing. Today's sponsor is Blinkist. Blinkist is an amazing app. They've taken over 2,000 best-selling nonfiction novels. Nonfiction because you want to learn something. And they've taken off the key points and they've put them in a text format and an audio format. So what I'm telling you is you can digest the key elements of a book while you're, driving to the store.
Stephen Covey, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Do you wish you were more effective in life? Maybe you'd like to achieve more at work.
With the Blinkist app, you can quickly read or listen to a book that you choose. 15 minutes or less can put you on the path to a more successful you. So what can you do in 15 minutes? Besides be on Facebook, besides send angry tweets, you can read a book that you've been putting off reading. Get the key elements of that book. Go down to the link description box below and you'll find the link. Do not go to the App Store. Go to my link so they'll know that you came from me. Blinkist. Get smarter in a blink.